One school that has showed significant improvement is the School for the Talented and Gifted High School, located at Town Youth Center in Dallas, Texas. This presentation is brought to you by Candy Gasson and Courtney Prudham. This presentation will highlight information from the school's data and improvement plan that has shown growth in multiple metrics. We chose to focus on a combination of aspects of school improvement in the domains student achievement and learning, social emotional, school culture and climate, parent and community engagement. History and awards. In a court order to desegregate schools, the School for the Talented and Gifted was founded in 1982. After many strikes and advocacy efforts in the 90s, the school's Distinguished Achievement Program, DAP, pre-AP and AP curriculum was designed for talented and gifted students and staff who were specialized in training them. The School for the Talented and Gifted is located in a large urban central city in Dallas, Texas. It is a Title I magnet school in the Dallas Independent School District. Out of the about 25,000 schools that were ranked based on overall performance and metric scores, the School for the Talented and Gifted was ranked number 6 in national rankings in 2024, number 1 in Texas high schools, number 1 in Dallas, Texas metro area high schools, number 1 in Dallas Independent District high schools, number 3 in magnet high schools, and number 21 in STEM high schools. This is a list of additional awards that the school has obtained since 2003. Mission. The mission of the School for the Talented and Gifted is to provide an environment in which the unique worth, dignity, and abilities of each individual are not only recognized, but cultivated and celebrated as well. Providing an educational experience that empowers highly capable students to interact with their intellectual peers in academic, creative, aesthetic, and social endeavors in order to meet the challenges of today and tomorrow, and to become life learners, responsible citizens, and contribute to the betterment of society as a whole in an ever-changing world. The mission is to take students and provide them with the skills and cultivate their talents so they can be accepted into the college or universities of their choice with the money to go there and to be successful at those institutions of higher learning. Graduates from the School for the Talented and Gifted have been accepted into the most prestigious universities and colleges, including but not limited to Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Columbia, NYC, Caltech, MIT, Cal Berkeley, Rice, Reed, Morehouse, and many others. Student enrollment by grade level. The School for the Talented and Gifted at Townview consists of grades 9 through 12. Enrollment is 534 students. Full-time teachers include 30, and the student-teacher ratio is 18 to 1. There are a total of 170 freshmen, 130 sophomore, 121 juniors, and 113 seniors. The gender distribution includes females 52% and males 48%. Majority of the students enrolled at the School for the Talented and Gifted encompass 65.5% minorities, 43.3% Hispanic, 34.5% white, 12.9% Asian, 6% Black, 2.8% two or more races, 0.4% Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander, and 0.2% American Indian or Alaska Native. With regards to the measures of student poverty, 37% of the students are economically disadvantaged, and 35% receive free lunch, and 2% receive reduced lunch prices. A longitudinal analysis of student achievement metrics was conducted that demonstrated improved trends over the last 5 years, showing student achievement increasing for students of low socioeconomic backgrounds. The next segment of this presentation will focus on student performance metrics.
Dallas ISD participated in a comprehensive needs assessment to identify areas for improvement, prioritize problems, and set goals and strategies to increase overall student achievement. The comprehensive needs assessment evaluated the four specific areas: demographics, student learning, school processes and programs, and perceptions for improvement. The underlying root cause for each identified issue was primarily an increase in student growth. Measurable goals were established and strategies implemented to achieve the said goals for the schools.
Data analysis, goal setting, formulation of plans, and implementing plans and strategies. The Dallas Independent School District, in collaboration with the district administration, has adopted 5 student outcome goals to be achieved by 2025. The focus is to increase student performance at all levels, along with increasing college and career readiness. The Dallas ISD Board of Trustees established 5 goals during the 2019 to 2020 school year, as well as targets created within each goal to be reached by additionally 2025. The Dallas ISD Board of Trustees created an academic indicators for each ensuing year. The comprehensive needs were determined by analyzing accountability data, student data, employee data, parent and community data, support systems, and other data. The staff responsible for monitoring the strategic initiatives included teachers, administrators, counselors, and other leaders. All students attending the School for the Talented and Gifted must follow the Distinguished Achievement Program, DAP. All students must also follow an extensive Honors and College Board Advancement Placement (AP) curriculum, which includes a minimum of 10 required AP courses. Student learning data is obtained from multiple sources, including SAT, ACT, PSAT, STAR, AP course data, course grades, graduation rates, student work, and technology. The goals reflect standards of the TEA priorities and Title I requirements. Staff achievement goals include addressing learning gaps between demographic groups, developing systems for differentiation to meet standards, instructional support, staff support for first-time college students with application submission and/or financial support. Interventions include identifying demographic needs, providing support for ELL or English language learners, lessons plans, instructional calendars, providing instructional resources, providing learning resources, creating or developing student profiles and teacher action plans, teacher observations, assessments and data, hiring qualified teachers, and providing mentor for teachers. Staff responsible for monitoring data include principals, counselors, all teachers, administrators, and leadership teams. Subject proficiency. The following table presents results from the State of Texas assessments of academic readiness to high school students. These figures represent how well the school as a whole performed in reading, mathematics, and science. The School for the Talented and Gifted met the maximum value of 100 in College Readiness Index for graduation rate, tying number 1 on the national and state level at 100%. This school has received an A in Academic State Accountability Ratings, consisting of student achievement, academic growth, relative performance, and closing the gap. The school also received an A in Local Accountability Systems in the domains of academic, culture and climate, climate, and student engagement.
We wanted to include the focus on social and mental health goals and strategies at TAG that TAG incorporated into their growth plan. With the implementation of strategies, the supports, and the increased awareness, the district aims to address, educate, connect, empower, and reduce barriers that might impede overall wellness and academic success of their students. Student social emotional state of mind was identified as a problem statement under perception. Prevention efforts are implemented to ensure students have accurate information, but also know how to reach out for help when needed. Counseling Services provides support to Dallas ISD's over 450 school counselors as they sustain a comprehensive school counseling program that encourages social, emotional, and academic growth while challenging students to become independent thinkers and responsible citizens. These services are provided in conjunction with a contracted service provider that offers psychoeducation to both students, teachers, and parents. With teacher retention and shortage issues, Dallas ISD created a comprehensive plan to increase retention rates, which led to higher retention rates for DISD than the state and Region 10. This created a more collaborative environment and has led to DSD being able to have more seasoned educators who understand the power of building relationships with students. This effectively supports overall student success. The goal is to help teachers feel supported, appreciated, heard, and included so that they can then provide the same level of support to the students. Dallas ISD has created a separate mission to specifically support family and community connection. Engage, educate, and empower, considered E3, has become the tagline of that mission. Through the efforts to increase communication with parents, the hope is to create a safe and collaborative school culture. It is essential for parents to feel invited and welcomed within the school. Parents and communities' views or perceptions of the district can influence students' perception of the school as well. Monitoring of parent engagement is the role of the principals, teachers, and counselors.
Professional development. According to the State Board for Educators Certification, Texas examination of education standards, gifted and talented supplemental certificates, educators must have a minimum of 30 hours of staff development that includes nature and needs of gifted and talented students, assessing student needs, and curriculum and instruction for gifted students. They must also receive a minimum of 6 hours annually of professional development in gifted education. Counselors must have a minimum of 6 hours of professional development that includes the nature and needs of gifted and talented students and program options. Local education agencies are responsible for ensuring that professional development standards and requirements are adhered to.